Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Hi everyone, very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the demo session of SAP Cloud Platform Integration. My name is Srini. I have over 15 years of IT experience, comprises of my on-premise and cloud platform integration experience. I have gained very good experience in SAP Cloud Platform Integration, and I did few projects using this tool. I want to share my experiences on this tool while I am teaching the basics. In this demo session, I will walk you through some of the key features of SAP Cloud Platform Integration. You can interrupt me anytime if you have any questions, or in the Q&A session at the end of this session. Before we will start our session, could you please guys introduce yourself, like your name, how much experience do you have, and which platform you are currently working. So
yeah, good morning, Srini. I'm Vasanta here. So
hi,
I'm from Bangalore. Hi. So overall, I have around 10 years work experience. So I've worked as SAP FIMM, and recently I've completed my Ariba course also. I was working as project manager wherein I took care of the SAP Concur implementation and integration. My last assignment was with Somani Ceramics.
Okay, very nice. Then,
Hi, this is Lakshmanayana from Chennai. I have totally 3 years of experience in integration of SAP PO. I have worked on in Mumbai like several projects in Hyderabad. Currently working in Chennai location.
okay, very good.
Now I integrate to SAP platform to land.
Hello. Who is the next person? Pradeep?
Hi, hi. This is Subbu here. I'm working on SAP SCM, and I just wanted to explore how any kind of integration can be done from SAP cloud to non-SAP, non-cloud or non-SAP systems.
Okay, very good.
Hey, hi guys, this is Pradeep. I'm an SAP Ariba consultant, Ariba Supply Chain Collaboration. I have around 13 years of experience, and that's it.
Very good. Anybody else?
Hi, my name is Rajesh. I'm a Ariba consultant and I'm working on CIG, but now I'm going to work on like field glass. So I just want to learn like CPI, how to integrate with CPI with the field glass.
Okay. How much experience do you have?
10 plus years of experience.
Okay, 10 plus. Okay. Shall we start our session now?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give an overview of SAP Cloud Platform Integration and what are all its benefits. Okay. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So the agenda for today's demo is what is SAP CPI and why do we need SAP Cloud Platform Integration, and what are the key capabilities of Cloud Platform Integration, what are the key benefits of Cloud Platform Integration, and what are the key features SAP CPI is offering. Then what are all the key components of CPI web integration development environment. It is an editor. Actually, we can develop SAP Cloud Platform integrations using two environments. One is Web IDE Then the another one is Eclipse. But Eclipse usage of Eclipse is being obsolete. So we must use CPI Web IDE for the cloud platform integration developments. Then in this demonstration, I will walk you through the use cases of cloud platform integration. Then I will explain you about what are all the cloud services available in the model, like what are all the cloud services models available in the market, like iPaaS, ISaaS, SaaS. These are some of the cloud service models. Our cloud platform integration comes under iPaaS tool. It is a middleware tool. Then in this session, I am also going to explain you what are all the differences between Boomi and CPI. Boomi is also iPaaS tool. It is also a middleware tool which we can use to integrate various on-premise and cloud platform integrations. Earlier, SAP has agreement with them. Now, from the year 2017, SAP CPI is the preferred tool for the integration. In this session, I'm also going to explain you the key differences between CPI and process orchestration. This process orchestration is another tool which is meant for integrating on-premise applications. CPI we can use for on-premise as well as cloud-based application integration, but process orchestration or PI process integration can use only for the on-premise application integration.
So PO is also a SAP product?
Yeah, PO is also a SAP product. PA, PO, these are actually PO is the latest version. So it is a SAP product. Then I'm going to explain you about the framework of CPI. Camel is the CPI framework. Then I'm going to explain you about what are all the APIs available with cloud platform integration and how to use them. These APIs are pre-built packages. All we need to do is we need to change the configurations and we can use the functionality. Then I will also explain you about what are all the key pillars of SAP CPI ID, like what are all the tools available with the editor of SAP CPI. Then I'm going to explain you about what are all the course contents we are going to cover as part of this CPI cloud platform training. So,
which one is in more demand, CPI or PO?
Actually, we don't discuss about PA or PO because those are meant for integration of on-premise applications. This CPI is using CPI we can integrate on-premise applications as well as cloud-based applications. It has limitations, like PO has limitations. We cannot use that tool for the cloud-based platform integrations.
Okay,
That was
okay,
the main drawback of PO. Then what is this SAP CPI cloud platform integration? SAP CPI is cloud platform integration, which is meant for integration purpose. We can integrate on-premise applications as well as cloud-based platform, cloud-based applications like Ariba, SuccessFactors. Then on-premise applications like SAP. Yeah, using SAP CPI, we can integrate data as well as business process. Like using CPI, we can integrate A2A applications like application to application, B2B applications, business to business applications, and we can use this tool for the data integrations and various other integrations. The source data format can be anything, and the target data can be anything. We can integrate any business process using this tool. It is a powerful tool. This tool is in very good demand these days because SAP recommending this tool for their integrations. On-premise as well as cloud-based application integrations, we are SAP is recommending this tool. It is a middleware.
I have one question.
Yeah.
I have one question. See, on-prem applications, right? Like even SAP to legacy system, both are on-prem, but still you can use CPI.
Yeah, like for example, SAP HCM, SAP Human Capital Management. It is a on-premise application. Suppose in most of the actually SAP SuccessFactors is the cloud-based application of SAP.
No, my question was legacy on-prem to on-prem. For example, SAP Tungsten or some other legacy system. Just you take this is not in cloud. Both are not in cloud.
Okay.
Like PIPO we were using for on-prem, right? So CPI can also be used for on-prem.
Like PO can be used for the integrate on-premise applications. Correct,
but CPI can be used for that similar because this is a replacement of PIPO.
Whatever features PO is offering, it is also offering. On top of it, we can also integrate cloud-based applications.
No, I got it because the word itself for cloud platform integration definitely supports for cloud. But my question is, because I want to replace my PIPO, I want to keep it CPI only. But right now, already I'm integrating my SAP system with some legacy Tungsten system. So legacy some other XYZ system. Can you integrate that? Yeah, we can integrate. Two ways of we can integrate in two ways using SFTP. Suppose you can place all your data from legacy systems into SFTP folder. From SFTP folder, SAP CPI can integrate, can read and can integrate that data into the target system, or whatever may be the target system. That is one way. Otherwise, we can build custom adapter. Adapter means in the CPI world, connector. So we can build a custom adapter directly for the legacy system, and we can use. Simplest way is using the SFTP. We'll get the data in CSV format, and we'll keep that data on the SFTP server, and using the SFTP adapter in the cloud-based cloud platform, we can integrate with the target application, whatever may be the target application. Okay, thanks.
Should we add it to the same question? See, when we, as he said, when two applications are on-prem, not SAP, non-SAP one. So the add-ons would definitely, and APIs and add-ons would be different, right? From whatever CPI provides and whatever we use for middleware like PI. So how can we leverage CPI here for connecting non-SAP and non-cloud applications?
Yeah, like as I said, CPI came up with some of the pre-packaged integrations, so we can use of them if there exists any such. Otherwise, we can use the SFTP way, like as I explained you earlier. From the legacy system, we'll get the data in the form of a CSV file. Then we'll put that data in the SFTP folder. From SFTP folder, SAP CPI can read and integrate with the target application. If there are any existing APIs, we can make use of. I will explain you how the API management works in cloud platform, and I will also show you what are all the existing APIs in the SAP. Ariba for cloud for SuccessFactors to integrate the time off and timesheet. It has already provided quite a few APIs. We no need to change anything. Only you need to change some of the configurations settings related to your current customer. It will work. So with minimum changes, we can integrate using the API management. Clear?
Yeah,
Hello?
right. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Shane, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Then SAP CPI is a subscription-based iPaaS solution. Like we need to purchase 1 year annual subscription. Every month you need to pay the subscription fee. Then you don't need to pay anything for the environment, for the upgradations, and for maintenance. You don't need to pay anything. Just you need to pay the subscription fee. Usually annually we need to pay some amount. So other things will be taken care by the CPI itself, SAP itself. So what are all the key capabilities of SAP CPI? SAP CPI is a flexible platform for integration. This tool is in very good demand. So it is the most preferred integration tool to integrate on-premise as well as cloud-based applications. We can reuse the same code using the message mapping functionality. CPI has message mapping as well as mapping value mapping features. Using the message mapping, you can reuse the same code, and that means you can build some functionality, and you can use in different iflows. So code reusability is possible with message mapping feature of CPI. Then it has a lot of pre-packaged content. As I said, there are already it came up with lots of high flows. We can go through them, and you can make small changes in the configurations. Then you can use those. You could use those iflows. Likely using the API management, you can develop quite a few integration iflows.
Hi guys, Srini, tell you them questions, please, in quiet, silent mode.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Rajesh? Yeah, please go ahead. Any problem?
Srini, just one thing. In PIPO, we can see machine mapping multiple types. I mean, graphical mapping, XLT, parameter, and Java like that. In CPI, what kind of we can expect in machine mapping level?
Yeah.
Is there an advanced mapping, machine mapping, or?
Yeah. In the SAP CPI, we have several mappings. As I said, message mapping, then value mapping, then XSLT mapping. So out of these things, we will mainly deal with message mapping and value mapping. In the message in the CPI means it is a kind of record. One record, we will call it as one message. So we can map the incoming message with inbound message with the outbound message using the message mapping shape, message mapping step available with CPI. We can make use of the value mappings. Like value mappings are the mappings between source values and the target values. Like suppose assume that in your source system for the employee statuses, maybe the legacy system might be maintaining as 1, 2, 3, and in the target system it might be expecting as 1 is for active, 2 is for transfer, 3 is for termination, like this. So what we need to do is we can make use of value mappings. You can create a value mapping table. In that you can mention one is in the source system, what is the value 1. So in the target system, what was its value active. So for the source system number value 2, corresponding value is transfer. Like if it is 3, termination. So you can maintain a table of what are all the values in the source system and what are all the values in the target system, and using the value mapping you can map. Likely XSLT mapping will do with XML files. So I will explain you once in our later sessions. So for now, it came up with CPI came up with message mapping, value mapping, and accessibility mapping. These are the main mappings we will use for the iFlow development. Clear? Hello, Rajesh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this
Okay.
is Lakshmana. Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, tell me. Lakshmana, you asked the question. I thought Rajesh has asked it.
No, this I raised the question.
Oh, you raised the question. Okay. Thank you. Then SAP CPI bundled with a lot of adapters. In CPI, a connector means adapter. Suppose if you want to connect to SuccessFactors, you need to use the SuccessFactors adapter. If you want to connect with SAP, you can use the SAP adapter. If you want to connect with Salesforce, you can use the Salesforce, likely AWS. So these are some of the connectors. They are already pre-built. You need to do anything. You need to click and drag that adapter into your editor, and you could mention the schema, like what is the table involved to connect, to fetch, or to offset data into the table. What are all the key benefits of CPI? Using CPI, we can build seamless integrations for on-premise as well as cloud platform applications. We can integrate SAP products and any other third-party applications also, third-party systems also. Then it is easier. It has enhanced productivity, reliability, and we can quickly access the data in the iFlow. These are key benefits of CPI. Then, what are the key features of some of the key features of cloud platform integration? As I said, it is a subscription model iPaaS tool, automatic upgrade and maintenance. CPI itself will take care of the automatic upgradation, and it won't charge for the maintenance. Then it is cloud. It allows cloud integration and on-premise integration. We can also integrate social networks like Facebook and other things, Twitter. Then, as I explained, it has provided some pre-built functionality using the APIs. You could call those APIs, and we can connect to various applications. Then connectors. Connectors are the adapters in CPI. Using for each product, like for SAP, we have SAP connector. For SuccessFactors, SAP adapter. Like that, for OData, we have OData adapter. So these are various. It has bundled with various adapters. I will show you what are all the adapters available with SAP CPI in our next session. We can integrate data using the CPI. Then it also came up with various workflows. Then iFlows are nothing but your integration flows. Integration flows are nothing but iFlows. In CPI, we will call whatever the integration flow we are developing, we'll call it as iFlow. Eclipse is the tool which we can use to develop custom adapters. For custom adapter development, we will make use of this tool. Actually, as I mentioned, we can use this tool to develop the CPI flows also, but this tool, that process has been obsolete. So we only need to use Web IDE for our new iFlow development. In CPI, we have two kinds of scripting. We can use two kinds of scripting. One is Groovy script and another one is JavaScript. Groovy script, if you want to know, I will explain you how to learn basic Groovy scripting. So there are various websites. I will recommend you some of the websites. I will also teach you some of the Groovy basics if you want. Then camel notation. Camel notation is actually all the CPI messages naming convention and other things will follow the camel notation. Like suppose if you have any object in the Groovy script, you need to name it. Suppose iPhone. How we will write? The first letter should be in lowercase. The next letter should be in uppercase. Like iPhone. I is smaller case and P should be in uppercase. So like that, it has to follow the camel notation. The naming conventions. The naming conventions in CPI must follow the camel notation. Okay, I will explain you in detail once we go into the next sessions. Then, yeah, it came up with predefined integration content. As I explained, it has already provided a list of quite a few integration flows. You can copy them and you can change in according to your business need. And you have it has provided quite a few APIs. We can make use of those functionalities. Camel case, yeah. You see here, if you want to name any object as suppose iPhone, in CPI you should write like this: iPhone, eBay. The first letter is in lowercase. The next letter must be in uppercase. This is the naming conventions we will follow in SAP CPI for the Groovy scripting functions and various other places. Wherever we need to create new objects, we need to follow the camel case.
Yeah, just 2 questions here. The previous slide.
Yeah, no problem. Tell me. Yeah.
On API, right? You mentioned API. So you can call any APIs from CPI, right? For example, in Ariba, there are many APIs.
Yeah. I will show you. Yeah. SAP in the api.sap.com. It has provided lots of APIs which are relevant for Ariba, SuccessFactors, Fieldglass, and Conquer. So all you need to do is using the API management in CPI. You can call those functions, and you need to change some of the customization, and you can use the functionality. Like in the SAP HCM, like in the time management, to manage the timeout, it came up with some APIs. If you can test them how they are working in the environment, then you can call them and make use of them in the CPI. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. The second question, Groovy, you mentioned. So JavaScript or Groovy you can use the scripting language, which is generally they're using in industry, like Groovy or like JavaScript.
Groovy is the one. For small functionalities like like displaying the full name. Suppose you have first name in one field and last name is another field, but your target system is expecting as full name. Then you need to concatenate, right? For the such things, you can simply use the JavaScript because it is easier in that scenario. Whereas in complex scenarios, whenever we have difficulty in using the JavaScript, we can go for the Groovy script. It is very easy. It is a subset of Java. You can Google for the various Groovy scripts. Like suppose the customer has asked you to develop some Groovy script function. What you need to do is simplest way is while learning your CPI, I will show you what are all the pre-existing iFlows. So SAP has provided some iFlows already. They built the iFlows and they kept it at one place. Discovery is the place where you can see all the existing iFlows. You need to go through those iFlows, and in the script step, you can find lots of existing scripts. Mostly, they only will use in real time. If at all you did not find anything, you can Google. So you can get most of the source codes in the Google itself.
Yeah, last question. The API. So even still you can use non-SAP product like Coupa or something, still we can call those APIs also in CPI, right? To connect our
Yeah,
SAP
yeah.
system.
Like what if as I said, whatever the SAP APIs available, we can make use of them. If
No, I'm asking like non-SAP APIs. For example, Coupa product is similar to Ariba. So
okay.
when I'm integrating with my SAP system, Coupa I'm
Okay.
integrating with my SAP system. So that time there will be APIs. So we can call those non-SAP APIs also in CPI.
Yeah. Using SOAP and the rest APIs, like there are adapters built in the CPI. Using those functionality, we can connect. Otherwise, we can build a custom custom adapter. If at all it is not allowing the integration, then we have the facility to build our custom adapter. We can build our adapter to connect to the legacy systems. But in rare cases, we'll use such scenario.
Okay. So last question. See, when we are using for CPI for Ariba or Field Glass or Conquer, do we need to install any add-on in CPI or like inbuilt all the add-ons will be there in CPI?
No need to install anything. No need to install.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Yeah. Key components of cloud platform integration web IDE. So the editor web editor has these many features. Like it came up with independent and reusable process steps. As I said, we can build it. It has a list of all the pre-built integration flows, and we can make use of them. Okay, so it came up with various built-in reusable process steps. We can make use of them. The toolbox, the palette has, you see, the palette is like this. It has so many built-in tools, like 40 plus different steps. Each tool will call it as a step. Suppose you need to add a glue script, then you need to use the map step. If you want to use the content modification, then you need to use the content modifier step. You need to click and drag onto your editor here. This is your area, the actual development environment. This is the palette where all the tools, various tools like message mapping, value mapping, map, then content modifier, router, multicast, splitter. These are some of the tools. A router, what it will do? It will route the incoming message to different outbound messages. So like that, each step has its own functionality. You need to work on them. I will teach you some of the simple scenarios on how to use those particular steps. You need to practice at least 2 to 3 times. Then in 15-20 days, you can become master in SAP CPI. So that was the significance of each step. Each step means each tool. So it came up with 40 plus different steps. We don't use most of them. We'll use hardly 10-15 steps most commonly used. You need to practice rigorously on those tools, so that you can get familiar with the environment and yeah. Then in the SAP CPI, we will use the message transformation. As each record in SAP CPI world, we will call it as message, each message. So for the message transformation, we will use the message mapping. So these are the that is the significance of message mapping. Then message routing. If you want to route any inbound message to multiple outbound messages, we can use the message routing step. It is a step actually, routing step. It routes the incoming one message into various multiple receivers. Okay. Then security elements. It has. I will explain you how the security framework works in SAP CPI and how the user management will occurs in CPI. Then I'm talking about this scripting. As I said, we can develop various script functions in CPI using either Groovy script or JavaScript. If it is less complex, then we can use JavaScript. If it has more functionality or if it is complex, then we can go for the JavaScript Groovy script. Then we can make use of the tasks. I will show you how they will be maintained, how the tasks will be maintained in the CPI environment. Then various data store operations available in the environment and events available in the environment. I will explain you in our later sessions. So as I explained you, this is the palette which has various tools like map step, message mapping, router, multicast, content modifier. So all these tools are existing in each of these. If you click here, you will find some of the options, some of the tools. If you click here, you may find the message mapping, XSLT mapping, value mapping. So like that. This is the palette. It has 40 plus built-in steps. We can click and drag onto the environment editor here. This is your editor where you can build the iFlow. Okay. I will show you in here actually iFlow development we can do. Then we can deploy those iFlow messages. So I will show you in the next screen how the actual IDE look like. Okay. We can encrypt, decrypt also using various steps available. Yeah, SAP CPI use cases. Why we use SAP in real time? Mainly to integrate application to application integrations, business to business integrations, data integrations, master data synchronizations, data virtualization. These are the main main scenarios where we will go for the SAP CPI. Like if you want to integrate your source application with any other application, then we'll go for the CPI. Otherwise, if you have any business to business integration, then we'll go for the cloud platform integration. These are the use cases. In which scenario, for which tools we should integrate. These are the main scenarios. Okay. So as I explained you, Hybris, Concur, SuccessFactors, Ariba, Fieldglass, these are cloud-based applications. Non-cloud applications like Core HCM, FICO, S4HANA. The S4HANA again comes under this one, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, we can integrate cloud to cloud platform integrations. Likely we can integrate on-premise to cloud. Suppose you have the on-premise SAP HCM system. You can integrate with SuccessFactors. So the middleware we can use is CPI. So any doubts? Hello guys.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
For me.
Then we have various cloud service models available in the market, and I will explain you how these cloud services we will make use of these cloud services in the actual implementations. Like I said, we have three different kinds of service models. IaaS is infrastructure as a service. SaaS means service as a I will explain you that. SaaS, then IPaaS, three different kinds. Infrastructure as a service, then software as a service, then your IPaaS. IPaaS means integration platform as a service. So our CPA falls under this IPaaS. I will explain you what are other service models in the market. First one is infrastructure as a service. In this service model, the service provider will provide you the infrastructure. Infrastructure like servers, networking, operating systems, storage facilities, virtualization. These are they will maintain using the virtualization technology. They will use the online tools, and they will provide you the infrastructure, the required infrastructure, the servers, network, operating systems, and storage also. All you need to do is you need to buy those subscriptions, and so that you can get the required infrastructure, server, operating system, and the backend storage of the data. Example: Amazon, sorry, AWS, Microsoft Azure. If you buy these products, they will take care of the infrastructure, networking, operating system, and storage. Okay. Amazon Web Service. Suppose if you want to put your files in the Amazon Web Service, you need to buy this infrastructure, Amazon AWS infrastructure, IaaS. So you can get the required infrastructure, operating systems, and storage. Next one is SaaS, software as a service. If you buy this model, software is licensed on a subscription basis. Like you need to buy the license. Suppose SuccessFactors is there. If you want to implement SuccessFactors, you need to buy subscription from the SAP. It is a licensed based. They will provide, they will do the auto upgradation, maintenance, and other things. All you need to do is purchase the license, annual license. Then they will provide the required tools to develop your application. Then IPaaS. This is very important. When it comes to middleware integrations, mainly we will deal with the integration platform as a service. In the market, apart from CPI, as I said, Dell, Boomi, and MuleSoft are also among the popular IPaaS tools, which various end clients are implementing. These IPaaS tools will connect various applications, systems, technology. To connect various applications, we will use IPaaS. It can be on-premise or cloud platform. Any doubts on this?
No.
Okay. I'm moving to the next slide. Here, I'm going to explain the key differences between Dell, Boomi, and CPI. Dell, Boomi has a few years of agreement with SAP before it is coming out with its own product, cloud platform integration. Earlier, for about 10 years, for all the SAP related integrations, Dell, Boomi was the preferred tool. So, if you earlier, whenever they want to integrate SAP human capital management system with the SuccessFactors system, they used to use the Dell, Boomi as the integration platform. But since 2017, they are recommending CPI as the preferred integration platform. Okay, the key differences between Dell, Boomi, and CPI. Mainly, versioning is the difference. Suppose if you want to use, like in Dell, Boomi, whenever you make any change to the integration flow, okay, a new version will automatically generated. So you need to manually mention the version. It takes care of the versioning. Initially, suppose if it is version will be 1.0, then if you make a small change, it will be saved as a version 2.0, like that. Okay, it takes Boomi environment itself take care of the versioning. Got it? But whereas this CPA or CPA, what we need to do is we need to explicitly mention what is the version. Suppose first we will develop some iFlow. We need to manually mention, we need to save that, then it will ask for the version number. In the next version, if you don't mention any new version, it will continuously save to the current version. So if you want to maintain it as a separate new version, you need to use save as version functionality. Like you can use the save, or you have two options, save and save as version. So if you want a new version means you need to use the save as version manually. In the Boomi, it is automatic. Okay. In Boomi, we have drag and drop facility. Suppose if you want to add map step into your integration flow. In Boomi, we need to drag and drop that map step from the palette and drag onto your editor, where you'll connect with various profiles. So whereas in CPA, we need to click on the particular tool and you need to drag onto your editor. Got it? In Boomi, drag and drop. Whereas in CPA, click and drag. Okay, you need to click the particular tool and you need to slowly drag onto your environment editor. What are the key similarities between Boomi and CPA? Field mapping. Field mapping is similar in Boomi and CPA. As I mentioned, in the map step, we will map source fields with target fields. This the way we will map in the using the map step is similar in both the for both the softwares. So whatever the CPA we are using to map the source fields with target fields, it is the same in the Boomi. So we'll just select, click and drag the map step into the editor, onto the editor. Then we will mention the source profile and we'll mention the target profile. Then we'll establish the mapping. That way, the way the field mapping will do in both the tools are same. Scripting. Scripting is also same in both Boomi and CPA. Like as I mentioned, CPA in Boomi we will use Groovy scripting and Java scripting, whereas in CPA also we will use Groovy scripting and Java scripting. Clear, right? Any doubts?
That's clear.
No. Now I'm going to explain you what are the key differences of CPA versus PO. PO is process orchestration. We will mainly it is used for on-premise integrations. CPA, we can integrate cloud-based solutions as well as on-premise solutions, both. Okay, that was the advantage. Then in the process orchestration, message processing is static. Like to process a message in PO, we need to follow a sequence of steps. First, for the message, you need to create the receiver determination, then you need to create the interface determination, then you will do the mapping. You must follow this sequence. You cannot skip any of these steps. But whereas in CPA, it is entirely different. You need to follow any sequence. It bundled with 40+ steps. You can make use of those steps. You can use any step, and you need to follow any sequence. So that was the advantage of CPA. Clear, right? PO message processing is static, whereas CPI, in CPI it is not static. You can just make use of, you can click and drag whatever the step your business needs, then you can develop the required iFlow. Yeah, as I mentioned, in SAP CPI, we have more steps at your disposal, and you can use them in any sequence that your scenario requires. So you need to follow in a sequence. CPI's message processing uses Apache Camel. I have also explained this in a while ago. Like CPI message processing uses Apache Camel. So it is just a simple thing. I will explain you later. Okay. The key comparisons: SAP CPI and SAP PO. This is related to the outer comparison. Like that was technical aspects. In the previous slide, I have explained about the technical aspects and key differences. Here, subscription related. So in the SAP CPI is a subscription based. You need to purchase an annual subscription. You don't need to pay anything after that. But whereas for the SAP process orchestration, we need to buy the product first. You need to pay for the particular product. Then for the maintenance, you need to pay extra. So that was the key difference. Then support for data integration and process integration. Once you buy the 1 year annual subscription, no need to pay extra for the support and data integration in this CPI. Whereas we will get only for the process orchestration in the process orchestration. Then you need to exclusively update your software. It is auto update. SAP CPI is auto update. That means for every quarter it will automatically upgrade the software. We need to, for the process orchestration, for the software upgrade, you need to plan what are all the key areas are affecting, what are all the new features the new version bringing. So these are all the things we need to consider while upgrading the software. So as I mentioned, SAP CPI is a subscription based. This one you need to pay for the product and you need to pay extra for the annual maintenance. Then for support of the data integration and process integration, SAP CPI will take care. But in SAP PO, it will take care of only process orchestration. This is auto upgrade software. No need to do anything. The software itself will auto upgrade. In this, we need to plan for the upgrades. What are all the areas the new version is affecting? In accordingly, we need to plan. SAP CPI framework. Apache is the integration framework for SAP CPI. This is the question most of the interviews will ask. What is the SAP framework? Then you need to answer them as Apache Camel. So Camel is open source Java based framework. Camel is based on enterprise integration pattern. Just for your info, if you want more details, you visit this camel.apache.org. It will explain you what is that. In the Camel notation of SAP CPI, suppose the first letter should be in lowercase, and the next letter should be in uppercase, like this. For the object names, we should mention like this. Yeah, CPI's message processing uses Apache Camel framework. API management. As I mentioned earlier, SAP CPI bundled with various APIs. Functionality was already built. You need to what you need to do is you need to call them and you need to make few changes in the configuration sections. Then you can make use of the functionality. So it explains about it will show you the catalog of all the existing APIs. Then we will first test them in the sandbox. we have two different kinds of environments. One is sandbox and another one is production. We will build and test the APIs or iFlows in the sandbox, and we will test them, and finally we will deploy it to the production environment. So this is all about how the API works. If you want to see what are all the SAP APIs available, yeah, this is an API hub where it has APIs related to SAP products like S4HANA, SuccessFactors, Fieldglass, Concur, Ariba. So for various on-cloud applications, it came up with the built-in functionality. What you need to do is you need to suppose if you want to suppose SuccessFactors, so Employee Central. So you see in the SAP SuccessFactors, Employee Central, these are all the pre-built functionalities. Suppose if you want the time off, you see time off. So you can test the environment here. You can test these things here, the functionality. So I will explain you how to test and how to add the APIs into CPI environment in our next sessions. So these are the available pre-built functionalities. You need to copy them into your environment and you can make it. So this is the link to access those APIs. Clear, right? It is bundled with already pre-built functionalities. You need to call them and you can make use of them in your iFlow. Okay. Then SAP CPI Web IDE came up with 4 main pillars. Discover. Discover is a place where all the pre-built, existing pre-built exemplar exists. So you can go through the existing iFlows and you can plan for your new iFlow, how to design on that. Design is the place where you actually do the new iFlow development. So you need to click on the design section of the Web IDE and you can create your iFlow development. So run, how to run the iFlow, you can make use of the run session. Monitor. Suppose you have developed a iFlow, you need to test and monitor, right? So using the monitor session, you have the tools to monitor the messages, and you can monitor how your integration flow is working, whether it is successful or fail. If it is success, it will display you success message. If it is fail, it will throw you a message. I will explain you. Yeah, this is the integration flow editor. So as I mentioned, it has sections like, you see, discover, design, and monitor. These are the 3 sections. So in the discover section, you can see all the examples of all the pre-built iFlows. You can go through them and you can copy it into your current iFlow and you can make use of them. Design is a place where we'll start building our new iFlows. Monitor, to monitor our newly built iFlow, and we can see success or error messages in the monitor. We have the trace facility. The trace will show you how the data flow happened between each step. So actually, this is the editor. So these are the left side. You will be having these features. Here, this is the modeling area. Modeling is the area, is the place where we need to do our development. So in the modeling area, we have all the. This is the palette. Palette is nothing but toolbox. It consists of various tools to develop the iFlow, like content modifier, router, all those steps. You need to click and you need to add to the modeling area. So configuration. Suppose you are using SuccessFactors. What are all the configurations you need to make to connect to the SuccessFactors? All those things you need to mention in the configuration and properties in this section. Configuration and properties section, you need to mention the source system and target system information. Okay. So we are running out of time. I'll quickly go through the things. So as I mentioned, SAP CPI Cloud Platform has built-in adapter. Adapter means connector. So it has built-in SOAP connector, mail adapter, SuccessFactors adapter, Ariba adapter, Facebook adapter, JMS adapter, Salesforce adapter. These are the pre-built connectors. You need to click and drag those adapters into your modeling area, and you can start developing the iFlows. We can convert SAP CPI bundled with various message converters. Like that source data is in CSV. Assume that the source data is in CSV format, and your target application is expecting XML. So you need to convert. For any such conversions, CPI is providing some kind of message converters. There are 6 such converters like CSV to XML, JSON to XML, XML to JSON, XML to CSV. Like that, there are 6 built-in message converters it is providing. You can make use of them and while developing your iFlow. Then to build the custom development, you can make use of the Eclipse. So these are the some of the features of SAP CPI. Any doubts? This is a quick overview of the adapters and the message converters and how you will develop the custom adapter. For the custom development, you will use the Eclipse. Yeah. Hello. Can I go ahead? Hello. Okay. So I have already given you the list. Like for the connectivity, there are to connect to the Ariba connector is there. To connect to the AS2, you have the adapter. Like this is the list of adapters. HTTP connector, IDO connector. So these are the various connectors already pre-built. Mail connector, SFTP connector. Using those connectors, we can connect to the required applications. So I have already explained you how the connector works, and I have already explained what are all some of the adapters available with the API. Now I'm going through the course contents. Yeah, I will quickly explain what are all the contents we are going to cover. Introduction to SAP Cloud Platform Integration. Then in the SAP Cloud Platform Integration, what are all the key capabilities, technical system architecture, network infrastructure, SAP data source, secure communication. So these things I have already given you an overview. In our next sessions, I will deep dive into those areas. Then I have already mentioned that it has came up with some of the pre-packaged content like iFlows and existing iFlows as the exemplar. Then I have also already mentioned you about the SAP Cloud Integration Development Tools, Web UI, and Eclipse. Then I have already explained you about Camel's message model. I will go through. I will deep dive into that particular area in our next sessions. Then content enrichment, content modifier. These are the features and steps available in CPI. I will explain you how to implement data key content enrichment, router, data transformations, mappings while we develop iFlows. Then we have 2 kinds of messages: synchronous and asynchronous message mappings. What is synchronous and what is asynchronous? I will explain. Asynchronous means request and response, whereas synchronous means only request. It doesn't expect any response from the target system. Transformers means mappings. I will explain you how the transformation takes place in CPI. Then timer. Timer step is with CPI. Using CPI, we will develop the real-time applications so that so we will use the timer step to do real-time applications. So adapters, various adapters I have already explained. SOAP adapter, Facebook adapter, OData adapter. I will give you the examples on how to connect with this SOAP adapter, OData adapter, and other things for your practice. So yeah, message mapping, value mapping, and security aspects I will explain you in our next sessions. Transport management. So then how to call CPI and how the event mechanism takes place. What are all the key security aspects like user management and other features. I will explain you once you guys enroll into our course. So this is about the course contents. Then eligible learners for this course. Any bachelor degree holder like B, BSc, BCA, BCom, guys can learn this. All you need is just more practice. You practice the whatever the things I am going to explain at least 2 to 3 times. And if you spend 15 to 20 days on this tool, you can become a master. You can go through the existing iFlows to get a better picture on how each step and how the iFlows will need to build. Okay. Then any master degree holders also can learn this tool. Working professionals like SAP technical consultants like ABAP consultants, Java consultants, and SAP functional consultants also can learn this tool because it is very easy. Only few areas it might need some programming knowledge, like map step. Map step is the only step where we need the some kind of script development. Non-IT professionals also can learn this tool. It is very easy, as I said. You can learn in 15-20 days. All you need is more practice on whatever the scenarios I'm going to teach you. So these are about the eligible learners for this tool. Then takeaway. What we learned in this session? In this session, we have learned what is CPI and why do we need this tool. Then I have explained you about SAP CPI key features. Then I have explained you about what are all the key components of CPI web development, like discovery, design, monitor. Then I have explained you about use cases of SAP CPI, like A2A integration, B2B integration, data integration, all those things. Then I have explained you about cloud service models like IPaaS, SaaS, IaaS. There are 3 service models existing in the market. Then I also explained you about the key differences between Boomi and CPI, and I also explained you about the differences between cloud platform integration and process orchestration. Then I have explained you about the CPI framework, which is nothing but Camel framework, and I have explained you how the notation could be in the CPI. Then I have explained you about API management, how it works, and I have shown you what are all the pre-built APIs available with SAP products. Then key pillars of CPI web development in an tool, like discover, design, monitor, 4 key pillars. So I have explained you in this session. So yeah, this is the end of this session. Do you have any questions?
So the duration, how many hours will it take for this one?
For about 20 sessions. 20 sessions.
20.
I'm going to explain you how to make use of a particular step, and I will start. I will explain you on how to build simple scenarios first using those steps. Then all you need to do is you need to analyze the existing iFlows which are available in the discovery section. So that's it. Yeah. Then I will show you how the environment look like.
Okay. So 20
This is-
session is daily 1 hour or 2 hours like that, right?
Yeah, daily 1 hour. We have the weekend sessions also. If it is weekend session, I'll take 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the environment web IDE.
Mhm.
I will in our once you guys enroll, I will explain you how to create your S user ID and how to get access to this web IDE tool. This is a free tool for 3 months. All you need to do is I will explain you once you guys enroll. So as I explained, Discover is the place where all the existing iFlows are. You see here. This is the Discover section. Yeah.
So even about the
two,
practice, if we want to practice, the systems is available or like just like the sessions.
yeah, you can create create your own S user ID, and SAP
Okay.
is providing 3 months of free access.
Oh, is it?
I will
Okay.
explain you. I will explain you how to create a PU user and how to get access to the SAP Cloud Platform integration once you guys enroll. Okay, this is the Discover section. It has the existing iFlows. Suppose in this there are nearly 264 existing iFlows are there. Suppose S4 HANA. So if you want to connect to S4 HANA, so artifacts is the place where the actual individual iFlows exist. This is one integration flow. How to create business partner. This is an integration flow. So if you want to see, yeah, click on this. So these are the pre-built iFlows. You need to first analyze before doing any development. You need to analyze what are all the existing artifacts. You see, it has already provided some of the built-in iFlows. You need to see, you see, SOAP S4 HANA using the SOAP adapter. It has connected, and we are using the mapping. This is the map. So you need to go to the session. Yeah, like this. You need to analyze each section. What is that? So and the message. This is the content modifier. If you want to modify the content, you can make use of this content modifier. Then what are all the we need to provide the message header and message body. Then we need to provide the various configuration sections. So once you guys enroll, I will explain you how to analyze these things and how to add your tools from the environment, from the palette to your modeling area. So yeah, this is the place where we can see the existing iFlows. We can copy these artifacts into our iFlow, and we can make small changes, and you can use the functionality. Got it? If you need to start developing from the scratch, you can copy the existing iFlow, and you can make some of the changes according to your business need. So this is the place where we can design the iFlow. So you see, 1 minute. Suppose this is the design place, the design area. This is the demo is the sample package I have created. In this, artifact is the important place where actions. Here, 1 minute. Here, actually, you need to edit edit the artifact, edit the package. Then you see here, suppose, yeah. So you can create the new artifact here. Okay, I will explain you how we need to develop the iFlow in our next session. But this is the place. The system is a bit slow now. That's why it is taking some time. It is a free tool, right? If more people are accessing at the same time. Yeah, design is the place where we will develop our custom iFlows. Then this is the place, monitor. After building the iFlows, we can monitor how the particular iFlow is working. We can create the trace on how the data is flowing between each step. You see here, here this is the message processing, and this is the place where we can monitor. User management also we can do in this place. So I will explain you in our next session how to add the number ranges. Then we can add policy. Key store is the place where we need to include, add the certificates. Suppose if you want to use SSL, you need to add the SSL certificate. So you can add in the key store. So like that. This is also one of the important place where we can monitor the integration flows. So yeah, tenant settings. This is mainly for the admins. So these three sections are for the developers. So yeah, this is the environment. So I will explain you how to get access to this environment, and I will explain you how to build a new package and a new iFlow under the design section, and I will explain you how to monitor the whatever the iFlows you build in our next sessions. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Now we learned some of the key features of SAP Cloud Platform integration, and in the next sessions we'll deep dive into some of the key areas of SAP Cloud Platform integration. Okay. Can I wrap the session? If you have any doubts, please drop me an email.
See, because this is like demo session, right? Demo session, right? Like you're supposed to tell like what is the course fee and all, right? This is where I.
Yeah, this is a demo session where I have explained you about the technical aspects of the tool, and where we need, why we need SAP Cloud Platform integration, what are our its benefits.
Yeah, yeah. But course fee, how about the course fee? Course fee, that is main. Next point is the
right? Yeah, 15,000 is the course fee. It is about 20 classes. It is very easy. All you need to do is just practice. Whatever the scenario I'm going to teach, you need to practice at least 2 to 3 times. It is very easy. All you need to do is you need to practice on the scenarios I'm going to explain once you enroll.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Okay.
Okay then, guys. I'm wrapping the session.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for your explanation. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.